supermarket. He already had his mind what he was going to do. Shot a security guard. And witnesses reported that the gunman was wearing a military-style clothing in addition to the body armor, one of the officials said. He had on a sporting full camo, a black helmet, and what appeared to be a rifle. And now they said, I think someone said he was standing there with the gun to his chin, and we were like, this is one of the witnesses is saying, we were like, what the heck is going on? Why does this kid have a gun to his face? Kemphart said. I think it was Brady Kemphart. Both of them were torn. They saw, was one of the witnesses. He dropped to his knees. He ripped off his helmet, dropped his gun, and was tackled by the police. At the White House, Press Secretary Catherine Jean-Pierre said President Joe Biden is receiving regular updates on the shooting and its aftermath. The president, here's a statement from her. It said, the president has been briefed by his Homeland Security advisor on the horrific shooting in Buffalo, New York this afternoon. He will continue to receive updates throughout the evening and tomorrow as further information develops, she said. Adding, the president and the first lady were praying for the victims and their loved ones. Tops Friendly, a Marcus supermarket, released a statement saying, "We are shocked and deeply saddened by the senseless act of violence, and our thoughts and prayers are with the victims and their families." Wow. The shooting was racially motivated. Racially motivated. He decided this was going to happen. What do you do as a black? Let me tell y'all something. As a Black Panther, we in the new African Black Panther Party, and also the United Panther movement. These are the things we're talking about: racial injustice and these kind of things that happen. To deal with racial unrest, police brutality. Housing, you name it, water crisis, jobs. There's a whole lot of stuff going on. And it just add on to it. You think we're trying to come together, but there are some people out there does not want to see blacks and whites, Asians, Chinese, Italians, Muslims, Protestants, Catholic, whoever, come together. But the struggle is still going on. The struggle is still real. The families, the victims, their lives will never be the same after this. Justice for the Buffalo 10. Yes. Hashtag that. Print it out. Justice for the Buffalo 10. There must be justice. I don't care how crazy Peyton Gendron is, but what he did was racially motivated, insensitive, racist all day long. And as a Black Panther and other comrades out there I'm talking to, not only you don't have to be a comrade or be in a social group. You can protest in your neighborhood. Have dialogues. You don't have to do no marching. Have a dialogue. Talk about it. What can we do to stop this cancer? What we gotta do? How the hell we go? What? For the sake of me, I didn't want to come on today to talk about this. I haven't did the first segment I have done since last month, but I'm going to continue to be on the air. There's so many issues going on. Not only the Buffalo 10, but also there's other things that are going on in our world, in our community. That's going on. There was an article about today's Free Press. Baby formula shortage. Families desperate as shortages bring restrictions and price gouging. Betty Schultz in USA Today talked about about baby formula. They can't get that. Shortages. But the issue is that we got a problem. A major problem in our world, in our country. Racism. There are shortages of food and formula for babies. Rent skyrocketing. Everything. And back to form of capitalism. We're going from racism to capitalism. And things are happening crazy. They're going wild. What do you do? Somebody cannot get baby milk or baby formula for their child because of shortage. They don't have it on the shelves in Walmart or the grocery stores, whatever. Let's see what they say here. USA Today, the author, Billy Schultz said, it starts like this. Ashley Hensley was getting desperate, and she has an 8-month-old son named Jackson. He's 8 months old, and in March, after scanning the aisles at a local Publix, Walmart, Winn-Dixie, and 6 other stores for baby formula for her son Jackson, she returned home empty-handed. Online stores also have run dry. Jackson's allergies require specific formula, and it's difficult for Hensley to get her hands on it. The WIC program, the Special Supplemental Nutrition Program for Women, Infants, and Children, help cover costs for the specialty formula that can't make more product appear out of thin air. Now here's what she said. I never really thought as a new mom I would be worried about not being able to feed my baby, Hensley said. Determined not to let her son go hungry. I gotta go to page 20. Let's see, page 23. Just bear me for a moment. We're on point tonight. Let me see. Let me go. Here's a lady talking about baby formula that she can't give her child. That's kind of messed up. Let's see. Let me get 24. Okay, boom. There we go. Let me see. Here we go. Boom. I just a little rally, so y'all forgive me. Okay. Banana-based, the Alabama-based mom turned to Facebook groups with sellers offering formula at a marked up prices. She's far from the only parent paying more out of pocket just to get their hands on formula. As the national baby formula shortage has escalated in recent months, parents has been confronted with familiar problems seen throughout the pandemic: purchase restrictions, hoarding, price gouging, and nagging questions about the sacrifices required to make ends meet, in this case feeding their children. Across the board, searching for formula at this point has become a full-time job, says Britton Dillenmeyer, Senior Director of Public Policy at the National WIC Association, the nonprofit advocacy arm of WIC. Families are feeling that stress, both financially and time, costs sense. Who else find the thing that it is gouging? There's a lot of that going on. Price gouging. Is that illegal? Raising prices, you gouging prices, you're ripping folk off, backdooring people. This is where the government need to do something, and instead of going through all this damn red tape, let's address when children, babies, like little Jackson here. Miss Ashley had to find ways to feed her son, who was 8 months old. And there's other children out there are really, they can't get the formula. We can't do nothing about it. Price gouging, raising prices, ripping people off. You gotta pay more out of pocket than ever before. People are hoarding stuff, overflowing their baskets, nothing on shelves. And I've seen this happen. I've seen this myself. A lot of that. Messed up, jacked up, fucked up, whatever you want to call it. The pandemic has turned everything upside down. Also down in the article said the baby formula shortage began November of 2021, last year, when about 1% of popular brands were out of stock, according to data analyst firm Data Assembly. As of May 8th, 43% of baby formula was sold out at retailers across the U.S. because of recalls and supply chain strains. They're having problems. It's so much red tape here. 4%. You go to the places now, they don't have it. How can a baby survive? How in the hell can a child survive if they don't have the formula? Starve to death? It's messed up. It really is. And it's really sad. It really is. We're going to be right back. Talk about more of this in just a moment. This is Chris X, the people for the people.